Hey guys, we're back. It's Sunday morning. We fired the kiln overnight, Friday into Saturday morning. So then yesterday it cooled down all day and now it's finally ready to open and reveal all the jellies from jelly class. So there is a few more items in here for the market on Saturday. So we'll look at those and then we'll see all our jellies and it's gonna be spectacular. So let's see. The first item here is a leaf platter from an elephant ear, and it came out pretty good other than the fact it cracked right down the middle. So not terribly excited about that, but you know, for an accent piece it would still work, but it's cracked. I mean, what can you do? So I guess we'll set that to the side. Okay, the next item is really fun, and I hope you all participate in Taco Tuesday because we have taco holders. So, you know, when you're assembling your taco and it keeps falling over, you can now set it in this wonderful little tray. It'll hold up your taco so you can put all your good stuff in there, fill it up, and enjoy. So, yes. Taco holders, Taco Tuesday. And to go with our taco holders, we've got little condiment sauce dishes that match, just in red, green, and yellow. So you can put like your sour cream, your pico de gallo, maybe some guacamole. So whatever you like to put on your tacos, put them in the dish. So that's the first two shelves. Hope everybody's enjoying their Sunday afternoon. It's starting to warm up here. Okay, so another compliment to the taco holders is coasters. To like catch all the condensation and moisture from the outside of your icy cold beverage of choice. So, coasters. Very bright and festive colors. And our next shelf, we've got our soap dispenser bottles, and oh my goodness, I am so happy with these. So I hope you can get a good look. So we've got a shiny black, and then all the sunflowers and the bees are still a matte finish, and I don't mean to toot my own horn, but this really is pretty stunning. So the black background just really makes those sunflowers pop. So there will be a little pump dispenser on the top. You can fill it with soap, lotion, hand sanitizer if you like. And then this one, I use the Cobalt Wash on there, and then I just put a clear coat over the top. Just wanted to really highlight this really cool texture, and I think it did it wonderfully. So very, very pleased with those two items. We've got another dispenser in here. I posted a picture of this shortly after it had come off the wheel. We went with Cobalt and Ancient Jasper on the top. So it will also have a pump, and fill it with whatever you like to pump out. So you can put it in your kitchen, guest bathroom, your bathroom, guest bedroom, in the office, wherever. Lots of purposes. And we're getting into our jellies. Okay, so lots of folks chose color combinations or glazes that were a little bit runny, and me being one of those. And so I put the jellies up on little stilts to keep them elevated so they didn't stick to the shelf. But then I also put cookies under the like really suspect ones that might run. Prime example. This is our ice blue glaze. It did not stick to our post. However, the post is now stuck to the cookie. So, but it saved my kiln shelf, so that was the purpose. But I just think that is so gorgeous. So much cool color on there. The texture is fun, and this is sure to find a good home. But yeah, little jellies, and it also looks like a mushroom if you wanted mushrooms instead. So. Okay. These two stilts I actually created to look like a mushroom stem. If in the event the air plant dies, then it could still double as a mushroom. But we just have a rose underglaze with a cherry blossom overglaze. And I just did one coat. I didn't want the cherry blossom to overpower, and I think it's just right. So nice fun pink. And then we've got a chino. And this was just a hair stuck, but not because of the glaze, just because the clay shrinks as it fires and cools. And that showed off the texture awesome. So that's way cool. And we've got Power Turquoise and Chun Plum, I think, was this other one. It's hard to remember all the glazes. I didn't write these ones down, so we'll see how good I do. But that one came out good. Imagine squiggly tentacles coming out of there. It's perfect. Well done. And we've got our Power Turquoise here with some flux on there, make it a little runny, a little bit color variation. And again, showed off our dots and texture well. Okay. And I think, let's see, this one was Sand and Sea, and it's also chosen for the texture. Wanted to highlight the texture on that. And I think possibly Norse Blue or Glacier. I don't recall exactly, but that is a really nice jelly color. Okay. This one did run and drip a little bit. It missed the cookie. You can see it just barely got the stilt here. That came off good. This was a combination of sandstone and Norse blue, and it's really, really cool. It did still show the texture. I wasn't sure if it would. It actually is just a little bit more blue right in those little grooves, so that's neat. Okay, this one, what do we got here? Well, this didn't quite turn out as we envisioned. This was going to be ox blood, and it still looks really, really cool, but it wasn't exactly the effect that we thought it would be. So I hope that Julie still likes it, but this looks really, really cool. I think it's very authentic jelly, if you ask me. Next shelf. Lots and lots of jellies in here, so hope you're sitting down. You will get your jelly though. Jellies. Oh, these jellies are wonderful. A lot of new people in the class, and they're not familiar with how glazes work. So in a glaze's raw state, like blue, for example, is actually red in the jar when you're applying it to your bisque piece. And when it's fired, it comes out blue. So it's really kind of difficult for a lot of people to envision when what they're applying is not what's on the jar and what their intended goal is. So I think given that and you know, their lack of knowledge that came with that, they did wonderful. This is Sapphire Float, and a little fella named Ryland made this jelly. So this one came out really well. Nice job, bud. Okay, we got another Sapphire Float. Look at all the gorgeous texture on that one. Awesome. Now I apologize because I don't remember the names of everybody that was in the class and whose jelly was whose. We got Smoky Merlot. Okay. And of course we have a sense of humor. Here we have Squidward. Nice choice for your jelly, right? Those little beady eyes. Well done. I think that color came out good for what you're going for there. It's fun. And then we've got our obsidian with areas of Smoky Merlot and these little indents. That came out pretty cool. So shiny. So shiny. Okay. And then we've got lavender celadon. Just a nice soft color. Looks like we got a little bit of blue. Maybe somebody mixed colors with their brush. And then we've got cobalt. That will show the texture very well as well. That came out good. That cobalt is just gorgeous. We have, what is this? Blue Rutile, I think. That's what it kind of looks like. It kind of looks like a combination. Blue Midnight and Emerald Falls. That's what this is. That's cool. Yeah. Very nice, very nice. Of course, I will post pictures. I imagine that you're having trouble to see all these jellies. I apologize if I'm going too fast, but we've got a combination here of Norse blue and sandstone. The sandstone was only done on these two parts, but then Norse blue was over the entire thing. So we've got some blending going on there. That came out really cool. So clever. All right. We got another lavender showing off that gorgeous texture. Everybody was so creative with putting in the texture into their jellies. So we've got a lot of flowers and dots and lines and carvings. And then this is, I want to say rainforest with cosmic tea dust over the top. We wanted just a little bit of shimmer. It got kind of dark on us, but we got just a hint of shimmer on there. We've got our marigold celadon, and we did put just a little bit of Coyote's red gold. We wanted it to kind of have a flowy effect, but I'm thinking it wasn't on quite thick enough because it doesn't show so much on the top. You can see there was something added, but it wasn't quite enough to make any kind of significant effect. And then this one, I want to say Blue Midnight with Rainforest. No, indigo float on top of rainforest, and I don't think the coats were quite thick enough, but you can still see the spiral design, which is still really cool, and it showed off the texture awesome. So it's still a wonderful piece, and once you get your little air plant in there, again, the tentacles swaying in the wind, it'll be fabulous. All right, this one, we've got little swirls of white in our cherry blossom pink, and I think this came out pretty good. It's got a little bit drippy. It almost has like a raised effect where the white is, almost like there was another layer in between. Kind of like, I mean, it is glass you're putting on here. It's liquid glass, and then it melts, and then it becomes solid, but it just, almost like how you see the hand-blown glass, and it has all the dimension within the shape, and it kind of gives that effect. It's really cool. So that was clever. Okay, told you, lots of jellies. Hope you were sitting down. All right. Yep, I do not remember what this one is, which is just a shame because the way that blue came out is pretty stunning. I think it was Nebula Blue, and there was something over top, possibly lavender, and it's really, really pretty. It's like electric almost. So that was fun. Lots of little experiments. It almost looks tie-dyed. All right, here we've got Smoky Merlot. Smoky Merlot over something. I'm not sure, but also another cool color effect. So lots of neat ideas in putting colors together. So it's nice to get other people in here and see their perspective and what their ideas are. And it just really opens up the imagination for other people. All right. Honestly, I don't remember if there's more jellies on the bottom, but this possibly might be the last two. Here we've got Coyote's Really Red, and it's a gorgeous red. It's true to the picture on the bottle. And then we put a little circle of the Coyote Red Gold on here, and it probably could have used one more coat, but it gave just a little bit of a color variation around that circle. So that was cool. That is a really nice red. All right, and this one is, oh good, not stuck. Whew. Lavender Mist, and I believe this is a Mako color, and this was 4 coats because in my experience 3 coats was kind of splotchy, so we went 4 coats, and I think it came out very nice. Sort of a little hint of blue, almost like a hydrangea where it has that like purplish blue effect. So yeah, Lavender Mist, gorgeous. Okay, let's get down to the next level. Couple more cookies. I have to make more cookies because I've had a lot of drippy glazes, and I've had about 5 cookies have to be broken off. So I'm running low on those. I have to add those to the studio list. Shelves coming out. Always got to be careful taking out the shelves so you don't damage the side walls of the kiln. Okay. Okay, we've got, all right, gorgeous, this survived. Special request for a wall hanging initial, and she wanted purple, so the rest of the design was left up to me. So we added some texture, put in some underglaze before we did our lavender on the top, and I think it's stunning. So there you are, Mallory. And then last but not least is our little paint palettes. And these also survived, no cracks. These are awesome. So my painterly friends, paint palettes. These will be available at the Red Geranium Market on Saturday. So if you're able to come out and see us, we'd love to have you. There's going to be tons of other vendors and artisans there. Surely something for everybody to see. Come out, visit us, and find some good stuff you didn't know you couldn't live without. So I appreciate everybody taking the time to watch the video. Make sure you subscribe to my page, Zook's Cave, and you can find me over on YouTube as well, Kate Hamilton /Zook's Cave, and hit the subscribe button over there so you can get update on all the videos when I load them. And then let's see, what else? Oh, I have classes on during the week, so you can head over to zookscave.com and see the schedule of classes. I have a couple different ones posted. We've got pumpkins and gnomes and Christmas trees. So come on out. It's a great time. Couple hours. I mean, there's no pressure. It's just a little fun class to just get your mind off of all the other stuff out in the world and just enjoy yourself. So thank you for watching, and thank you for supporting Zook's Cave. Take care.